You guys heard it here first. A CBR exclusive. Gojo can't read.
Hi everyone, Nick here at New York Comic Con with CBR and with the English dubcast of Jujutsu Kaisen. Hello everybody, how are you doing?
Hi.
Welcome to New York Comic Con.
Thank you so much.
It's been amazing.
Are we having a good day so far?
We heard you guys were
amazing
going to have pizza, but
So it is a little disappointing, but we're rallying.
yeah,
We're rallying
yeah.
professionally.
So
We'll
sorry
make
on
do.
the lack
It's
of
it is okay. It's okay.
I'll hopefully make up with it with delicious questions.
Ooh. I'll accept this.
Is it your first time at New York Comic Con? Any of you, but returning customers?
we've
or-
all been
Returning. I
think,
we're all
yeah,
returning
returning.
customers.
Yeah.
I am curious to hear your guys' perspective. Obviously, in the anime community, their dub versus sub is basically the debate of all debates. Where do you guys stand in that, both as performers, keeping your fingers to the pulse or not on that debate? And then when you're performing, is that something that you have in mind, or are you just coming in, I'm an actor, and I'm doing my thing, and this is my script, I'm not watching the sub? How do you relate to the sub and the debate?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to start it off by saying that the data came out recently that 70% of people watch
pulling out the
their
data.
anime in English. So I'm just saying
The
I mean,
science.
if we're just gonna base it on pure data and analytics alone,
math.
No, I'm just kidding. All of us are huge fans of the show, even if we weren't in it. We read the manga, we watch the sub before we get in and record things. So yeah, I think it's important to honor the source material as well as the original language and all that stuff. So yeah, so we all watch it. We all consume anime probably in most of the times in both.
Yeah.
But I do think that I'm seeing this argument about sub and dub less and less.
I would agree.
I'm seeing it less and less. I think people finally know we're kind of out of the olden days of these super unrealistic deliveries. You have just some amazing dub performances lately. So yeah, we're very lucky that we're kind of in that era.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, it's whatever you want. Yeah. The answer to the question of sub or dub is both. Whatever. It's your choice. However you want to enjoy your media. I get paid either way, so listen.
I mean, it's such an amazing medium. You can consume it however you want. Personally, I'm just a little bit lazy, so I don't like reading, right? So I'm consuming a little bit more dub these days.
You guys heard it here first. A CBR exclusive. Gojo can't read. He can. It's a joke. It's a joke.
With regards to your place in the franchise and recording these iconic roles, is this the only time that you guys get to see each other, is on press tours like this? Are you ever in the booth together? How do you guys, discuss your characters together? What's your relationship when recording the series?
I mean, obviously we see each other a lot during the weekends because we do travel together quite a bit. But also, we've gotten to be pretty good friends over the course of the show. Like we're in the same Pokemon Go chat.
Amazing.
We play
AG taught us how to play Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, so now we play
Okay.
Magic the Gathering together.
Are you what type
Commander.
of commander?
Yeah, the rule is if you play with us ever, attack KG first and
He goes
always.
first.
True. This is character assassination.
No,
Don't
no,
let
no,
that-
no,
it's not.
Don't let them
Is it
gaslight
because
you.
you're the
Don't let
best
them
and you just
gaslight
gotta
you. That's
clear
not
the
true.
board?
That's not true at all. All right.
His decks are gross.
Now I need to know, everyone, we're going to do a huge detour right now.
So sorry.
This is now about Magic the
Yeah,
Gathering.
what's everyone's what are we maining, or what are our decks like?
So I'll go first because I'm the easiest. I have one deck. It's a Boros deck, so red and white. My commander is Kadric Soulkindler. The legend rule doesn't apply to him, so any legendary permanent I play, I pay 1, and I can make a copy of it that goes
It's
away on
pretty
my
gross.
instep.
Yeah. He throws big legendaries at you.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And it's also a little sneaky, but not as sneaky or nearly as gross as what either of these two play. So
I fell in love with the explore mechanic, so both of my decks use explore a lot. I have Merfolk Simic with Hawkball of the Surging Soul, and then I have this Orzhov deck with Amalia Benavides Aguirre. They all explore, and then they make a lot of tokens, and then everyone is sad.
Very
But
busy
me.
board for
Yes.
you.
Oh, yeah.
I play solitaire a lot.
yeah, this table is good for Anne.
Right.
Yeah.
Anne's turns will take 20 minutes.
Yeah, sorry.
Right now, I'm having a lot of fun with Patrick Star. Okay, so I'm kind of getting tired of EDH decks where like you have the commander and then everyone at the table's like, oh, I know what your deck does, right? But with Patrick Star, no one knows what it is, right? So you can put some World Gorger Dragon in there. You can do a couple of infinites. No one knows what's in there, right? So like when out of the blue, turn 3, when you get hit for 666 points of damage by Patrick, it's always a good time.
And this is why you attack KG.
That's why you attack
There
KG
you
first.
go. Yeah, there you go. KG, the headline now is KG can't read Maine's Patrick Star. Yeah,
That's right. That's right.
This is good. This is clickbait.
So I'm curious. You touched on a moment ago about the anime dubs moving on from these sort of over-exaggerated voice performances. I've heard all of you touch on sort of your pride in moving away from those types of performances and really delivering really grounded performances. Now, this is a very heightened show with a very heightened magical world. How do you balance those two? How do you thread that needle of delivering a grounded vocal performance in a medium that is otherwise historically associated with sort of melodrama and but honoring the sort of otherworldly source material?
Yeah, I think we're really lucky with this show. Jujutsu Kaisen is sort of like it's familiar in terms of the genre and it being shonen and all that stuff, but also Gege created something that's like, it's like shonen, but then just like it turns a little bit. So you do get the stuff that is sort of larger than life or like the exaggerated moments, especially in season 1, you get a lot of those. And I do think because of the genre, it's important for us to honor those and sort of voice them the way they were intended to be voiced. But with JJK, especially as we move into the end of season 1 really starts the beginning of this, but as you move into season 2, you do have a lot of moments that are really intense that allow for a more grounded performance. And I think the juxtaposition between the heightened moments and then those really grounded moments, like Yuji's watching the devastation that Sukuna created in all of Tokyo, making that feel as real as possible, shows the impact on the character even more so when you do have these like real highs and lows.
Yeah, and I think another facet of what impacts our performances is the Japanese seiyus. You know, like when we're recording for anime, we watch a preview of it in Japanese and then we throw our thing on top of it afterward. So, you know, our Japanese counterparts, they're the blueprint, you know, and their performances are so multifaceted and so grounded and so layered. It's my guiding star to be able to like follow in that footstep and then be able to throw my own spin on it as well.
Yeah, and it's also interesting because this show, it came out during COVID, right? So we were all recording at home when we were all first starting out with the show. And for me personally, what really kept me grounded was I could perform the role without pants on. And that was really, really helpful. It kept it really real, really close to the vest, right? Yeah. It's a little different now, but...
so restricted now.
Yeah,
in
so
that you don't wear pants.
Or
now that I have to wear
Oh.
pants, unfortunately.
Yeah, back to your question about like, do we ever record together? That's why we don't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. There's been a couple of lawsuits.
That's the clickbait.
Yeah.
There you go.
Kaiji Tang, magic player who can't read, sued by cast members.
It's going to be a really long
It's gonna
headline,
be very long.
Yeah.
Very
but
long.
it's a meaty story.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
and
it's good.
maybe literally. So, yeah, you touched on that it came out during the pandemic. It didn't take long for this series and franchise to catch fire and for fandom to, be set ablaze. I would be interested for all of you guys to touch on what that experience is like coming out of the pandemic and being met with that intense fandom, and what that's like. Is it a victory tour? Is it intimidating for you guys? What is it like both here at New York Comic Con and just as performers recording in your underoos, and then all of a sudden you are one of the main characters of one of the most popular anime, arguably, of all time?
Yeah. So when we recorded all of season 1, like at home, we were all alone by ourselves. And so there was kind of this vacuum. And like you could see like on social media people talking about it, but it was really hard to tell like the totality of it. And the first convention that we ever did together was Otakon in 2021. And our first JJK panel, like this like big ballroom was just like packed. And I was so surprised. I was like, oh, that's what it really means. Like that's the actual impact of like this show on on its audience, and I was like, oh, okay, now I understand that this is actually like a really big deal, and it felt really humbling.
We all had that moment backstage where we're like, is this for us?
Yeah.
Is that, you know?
Yeah.
This is our show.
Yeah, I think we've all embraced it pretty well. Like I especially like for us three, we've been all been voice actors for a really long time, and so it's not all. This is not guaranteed. You know, you never know when you're going to be in this position, and I think beyond anything, we're mostly just grateful that we get to be on something that requires so much of us as actors, that we're really getting to like act and have a good time. It's something that we like, and then also it's something that's resonating with fans. So that's, I think, really, really cool. Yeah, there's nothing like direct feedback when we're on the road doing convention after convention while the show's airing, because it's like, you guys don't know what's coming next week, but also people are like, oh my God, that episode last week was crazy. And we're just like hearing what people think as we're doing it. And yeah, it's just so cool. And it's much more fun than being stuck at home, not going anywhere.
Yeah, we've had some wild experiences. Remember when we had to sign that baby?
Yeah, we signed babies.
Yeah, that was wild.
It was cool.
Yeah.
Where was the baby?
They just brought it down the line. They like, you know, by the time it reached the end, it was covered in baby safe ink. But yeah, just covered from head to toe in signatures.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Signed
Good
a fake.
times.
You hope the baby's showered since, but
I
then you
think the
wonder
parents-
why it was signed.
I think the
you know?
parents got the signatures tattooed.
There you go.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, definitely.
It was one of those.
Like, you know,
scenarios.
baby safe tattoo. Yeah.
Baby
Baby safe.
Baby
Yeah,
safe
yeah,
tattoo.
Yeah,
Of course. Let's close out with this. You guys are anime fans. What are some anime that you're watching right now that's not JJK that you love, and also some vocal performances that you're admiring?
I think right now the best thing I've seen this year is a show called I'm gonna try not to butcher it. Takupi's Original Sin. All right, it's about a little octopus from an alien planet, and its whole thing in life is trying to make people happy, right? But it is a severely depressing show. It's so good. I haven't seen a show like it in a very long time. In my opinion, anime of the year. As for vocal performances, my favorite English voice actor ever is a gentleman by the name of Jameson Price. If you hear him in anything, right, his performance is at the very least excellent. Like, he's never given like even an above average performance. It's always been excellent. So,
Gilgamesh.
oh,
my God.
I think he was he was a writer in that one.
Yeah.
Fate Zero, right?
Yeah.
Alexander the Great. He's amazing.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, sorry. Fake fan, apparently. Yeah. No.
And Yatco, fake
fan.
at New York Comic.
Yeah, not even. We won't even say of which
Of
IP.
what?
Yeah, just fake
in general.
fan.
100%. Yeah. I listen. Not to plug my own friends here, but Apothecary Diaries is one of the best shows out
I
there.
wasn't in that. What do you mean? How you can't plug?
I mean, that's tip my own head. I got to be in it too, but that was it's a really great show. But it's just like, imagine you're watching like House, but it's in like Imperial China. Yeah, it's great.
Like Sherlock. Yeah.
Or Sherlock Holmes. Yeah. Same amount of neurodivergence, but gender bent, and it's great.
Yep.
And as far as like vocal performances, one of my all-time favorites is Roy Mustang in Full Metal Alchemist.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for this last season of My Hero Academia. I'm looking forward to that very much. So, what else, guys? I don't have time for TV right now.
Oh no!
We're always like,
He's too successful.
no. For some reason, right now, it's just an era of like. I mean, we always travel for conventions and stuff like that, but it's just like our weeks are cut shorter because of our travel. So all the sessions are crammed in. So I'm fighting for my life right now. But I always like going back and I give it a watch. Probably like actually, you just mentioned my Full Metal Alchemist, but it's Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is one of my favorite all time animes, and the voice performances in that are amazing. I also really like Jason Liebrecht as Yato in Noragami.
I love Noragami.
Yeah, I think Noragami is
shout.
a really underrated anime.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much. Congratulations on all of your successes,
Thank you so
specifically
much.
JJK.
Yeah, thank you.
And thanks for stopping by CBR.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Everybody, put your hand.
And CBR.
俺のせいで大勢死んだんだぞ頼むお前の力が必要